How many times in our lives do we truly get a fresh start?
My gratitude is through the roof.
A brand new home for the Jackson family.
I think it's a miracle, really. If you see what we was living in compared to this right here.
This is where the Jacksons were living until a few months ago. A group of volunteers tore that house down, and they're building something brand new on the same property.
Love built this house.
We told the story of Alvin and Zandra Jackson on The Price of Freedom for the first time 3 years ago. Alvin fought in Vietnam.
God will give you honor, we give you the glory, we'll give you the praise.
Over the weekend, a few dozen people came here to love on this couple even more.
This one says, I am so happy for you and your family.
They hung notes to the Jacksons on the walls before the insulation goes in and the drywall goes up.
Tiki's reading me some of these things people sent. They're from everywhere.
Tika Wilson is Alvin and Zandra's daughter.
May God bless you.
This was the first time the family had seen all this.
I look around and say, wow, where'd all this come from? I wasn't here yesterday.
Notes from those they know and love.
I love you, your favorite grandkid.
Era.
And from some they've never met.
You've got them from Texas, Louisiana, Idaho.
Many thanking Alvin for his service.
This one says, from one Calvary man to another, thank you, sir, for a job well done. Mission accomplished.
Also Bible verses.
2 John 3, Proverbs 24.
A lot of Bible verses.
This is the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. Psalms 118:23.
Tika and Zandra both grew up in the home that once stood here.
There were a lot of memories in this house. The previous house that was here, I should say.
This land has been in the family for decades, and so was the land just down the street.
My grandmother, like in the 50s, she had like a cabin house.
Zandra bought the family home that her mom once owned years ago. She saved it from foreclosure. Now this community is saving this place once again. Their hope is for this family to always have a home right here.
I seen how hard she worked, and I told her, Mama, I never will sell it, you know. And that's what I did, and I've kept the promise. And my kids is going to keep the same promise. They never will sell it to the generations on down, to the other kids, to the grandkids, and it's always going to have a place for home. This is always going to be home.